Just recorded 2 videos and I forgot to register my new copy of Bandicam that I downloaded because my old version no longer worked. Okay. Yeah, I'm bringing you some Hearthstone. Just a bit of an easy thing to do some videos of during exam period, and I can do some proper stuff since exam's over. I am running custom Warlock today, just in order to get a bit of my dailies completed, which is the only reason I run Warlock, because I'm generally really bad at playing them, because I often try and avoid the class. Although I see some really cool stuff with it, I don't know why, it's just the last class I ever got around to playing. Now, I just had a couple games of this deck, and while I got mixed results, I realized that, yeah, the mana cost in this stuff is just too high for the most part. And I think I like Acolyte Pain. I could probably swap that for a better card since I've already got draw from Sense Demons and also from my hero power. I want to swap Acolyte Pain out if I do for another low cost minion. What do I want to swap him for though? What's another good free drop? Shaded Axe maybe? I don't really think that works though. I want it to. And when I've got cards to go from here, I got some good Gods vs Gnomes cards, some base set, all of Nax, and the first wing of Blackrock. I've still got a lot of cards to get from both of these. At the moment, I'm just trying to get all the cards in Blackrock. Though I hear they're not that fantastic, so maybe I should just buy some packs, but I kind of want to get through Blackrock. That's why I'm doing dailies. Raging Walker, I haven't got any way to... Shared Acolyte. Just leave the Acolyte Pain in there for now. You could definitely use for, especially... Okay. I realized one card I need to put in here is Emperor Forensen. Just because, yeah, my stuff will cost too much. I like the Spectral Knight, though he doesn't really fit in with the demons and stuff for the rest of the deck. So, although he's a good card, I'm going to have to get rid of him to put Emperor in. Emperor's a 6 cost? Didn't it used to be a 5 cost? They changed that. I'm going to have to look back. I think he might be more expensive than he used to be. Oh, the most I always hear people comparing him to... what's her name? Sylvanas, I think. The one that steals a minion when you kill her is a 5/5, and I think she's a 5 cost. Although no, she might be a 6 cost now, actually thinking about it. I always save those changes. I think it does automatically. Well, you take this deck on a roll. I'm only ranked 19 because the season recently reset. Or even so, it'd be rare to see me past rank 15 or so, because I don't make particularly good plays nor particularly good decks, I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, Sword Doomguard and Floating Watcher. This is almost as good as I can get with my draw, with my opening hands. I mean, seriously, a 2-drop in there instead of Drain Life might be nice, but my only 2-drop is a Demon Fire. Which, to be fair, I could combo with Void Walker to make it an intimidating Sen'jin style taunt minion, but I think I'm just going to turn 2 coin and get Acolyte Pain out there. Oh, it's Hunter again! I fought 2 of these during the practice games. I think. I definitely fought at least one of them. And he's got the same card back as the last one I fought. Maybe it's the same guy, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the name. Just fiddle around with the background a bit. Yeah, so I think the plan is we Void Walker, just because it's the only 1-drop I got in my entire deck. Then Coin Acolyte Pain, because we can potentially do some low damage to him to get a bit of card draw. And then Void Walker into potential Dread Infernal. Dread Infernal is the biggest minion I have. Yeah, he is. Minus potentially Floating Watcher, because he can buff himself. But in terms of just base, yeah, he's back. You know, I'm always tempted to just coin Drain Life, actually, kill that Knife Juggler. In fact, you know, I'm going to do that, because Knife Juggler will screw me if I leave him around. I should actually probably hover over Knife Juggler for those of you who don't know what Knife Juggler does, since I don't normally do Hearthstone content. Basically, he throws random knives around whenever a minion is placed, and they do 1 damage to whatever they hit. Yep, it's a Huntard, as it always is. Alright, well, my Void Walker's going down, but at least he's did 1 damage to face, I guess. And he's going to get rid of the buff from the Glaive Zuka. Still take 2 damage, of course, because that's the effect of Leper Gnomes. How do I sense? I think I Acolyte Pain just to get something on the board. And ignore Sense Demons for now, for extra card draw. But Dread Infernal can be nice to play on the board at times, with his Battle Cry, just because dealing 1 damage to all other characters can sometimes be useful. But otherwise, Void Caller, when he dies, will push him onto the board and it won't activate that. So I don't have to worry about taking the 1 damage if I don't need it. Assuming that the Void Caller pulls him on, of course. It could pull any demon in my hand. But at the moment, he hasn't got a lot of options. I really need like a Mal'Ganis or something to make a really good demon deck. I need like Mal'Ganis and like Mistress of Pain and stuff, but I just haven't been able to find them yet in any card packs. Nor crafting. When it comes to crafting at the moment, I think the next thing I'm after is crafting myself 2 piloted Sky Golems. Just because they're supposed to be pretty awesome. You'll see the piloted Shredder come out. The piloted Sky Golem's like a stepped up version of one of those. Right, I might as well just run it into there as soon as he's debuffed me. I always tempted not to play something on the board, just because that might be an explosive trap. Which makes it always tempted to actually play my other Acolyte. Nope. Well, it wasn't a snake trap, sorry. It could still be an explosive or a frozen, I think. I think frozen activates on face, rather than when you hit a minion. Another Iron Beak Owl. Well, I mean... I guess these were kind of worthless minions in the end. Alright, go check for trap. A frozen trap wouldn't be too bad. Yep, it's fine. Explosive. Alright, Void Caller. Although Void Caller being hit by that wouldn't be the worst thing, seeing as I don't mind if it gets killed. Though I'd rather have him run into face at least once, or trade with a creature or something. Yep, that's probably something to trade with. What is that thing actually called again? Misha, that's it. I was mistaking it earlier for a Druid of the Claw. Just because they're both big bear taunts. Okay, I run my board into that. Six Dread Infernal on the board. I Sense Demons. Void Walker. Demon Fire. So I basically got a Sen'jin on the board now. Although, I shouldn't say that. He's not really a Sen'jin, because a Sen'jin could be silenced and lose his ability. Which is the real problem with trying to play any sort of deck that buffs creatures. You're just so susceptible to silence all the time. Because I'm a Warlock, my hero ability lets me life tap, so I can card draw whenever I want. Though it's going to cost me life, and facing Hunter, costing life is not a good thing. Just simply because, yeah, they really like rushing you down, so you don't want to be aiding them in that fact. Though at least he wants to rush you down, then he has to get through the 3-5 taunt, so it's probably going to be cards from his hand he's going to have to play to hurt me too bad at the moment. I mean, still, I'm practically dead to double, well, he has to play Beast on the board, then he can double... what's the name of it? Can't believe I've just forgotten. The big trap the Hunters always use that really sucks. Not trap. Whatever. The card that does 5 damage is a Beast on the board and 3 otherwise. Dark Bomb. That's not going to kill him any faster. I think I wait. Although actually, I only got 1 Dark Bomb in my deck annoyingly, because I haven't managed to find myself a second one in the pack yet. Maybe Wire's crafting another one. They're pretty good. Oh, there we go. Go over the hunter. But this game seems to like to reset my recording after matches, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. And yay, we need one more game with the Warlock and I can show you off a deck I'm slightly better with. Emphasis on slightly. Again, because it's not a very optimal deck. And it's not just because I'm missing cards, it's just because I wanted to mess around with stuff. So I got some sort of mech priesty stuff going on, even though really you should be playing mech mage, you want to use mechs. Speaking of priest.
The light shall bring victory.
Your soul shall be mine.
He's probably running a proper deck though. Void Caller, I might as well. So it's one of the cheaper things, unbelievably, in my deck. And putting a random thing onto the board for free is really important when most of my stuff that you can put on the board is like 6 or 5 in cost. Because I basically took out all the really cheap demons that are worthless, which are basically in my deck. Well, basically in my card pools, the stuff like Succubus. Succubus and Blood Imp. Although Blood Imp can be good, I suppose, for a zoo deck. And actually, he might be worth putting a Blood Imp in, just because, although he does damage to my face, he is a cheap minion. I'm really good about imploding this, but I have to wait a turn or two to do that.
Do you like to play with fire?
Definitely don't object to that. If he does some AoE with that, although he'll probably just kill my guy first. So if he does AoE with that, it's just going to get me card draw. Or you'll also get him card draw, because his Northshire Cleric there, it draws some more cards whenever he heals. Just got to hover over the cards a little bit. The video will be high enough quality so you can read them. So you get an idea of what's going on. I've got Sludge Belchers in my deck as the stronger taunts. Just because they're really common to run card, and I had access to them tanks and Naxxramas, and they're better than most other taunts in the game, pretty much. But I think they probably are the definitive taunt minion. Now it's tempting. I mean, I feel more like implosioning the Wild Pyromancer, just because otherwise his ability will just like destroy my imps. I'm gonna implosion him. Alright, and I can sack 2 of those in a Mortal Core to go with his God, I gotta try and remember the name without looking at it. It's not Northshire. Northshire is a different one, isn't it? Oh, it's Northshire Cleric, never mind. I was thinking Shattered Sun Cleric. Which I used to run on like all my decks, but I don't think it's that like I don't think people would really use that card anymore. I don't think people would use that card much to begin with, unless they're playing really cheap budget decks, which I was. Alright, there are plenty of ways to kill this thing. Though I just had a better idea of how to kill it. Yeah, I can combo that with this. We're gonna Demon Fire instead. It means wasting less mana on killing that thing. And keeping stuff on the board, so it seems worth it. Though Holy Nova still kills my imps. Though then again, drawing out the Holy Nova at this point might not be too bad, considering he's got nothing really to heal. Arcanized Soul Priest Circle of Healing, maybe? This only hits temporarily. I don't know if that draw. Oh, it does draw him a card. Damn it! I thought I might still draw mine. I've got no demons in hand still, so I'm going to just go Sludge Belcher rather than Void Caller. Well, I guess I technically have a Void Walker in hand, but I wouldn't want to play him with a Void Caller. I'm trying to think, what AoE does he have? I think all he has AoE-wise is Holy Nova. So I think it's alright to play the Void Walker on the board. I definitely have to worry about stuff like Flame Strike or whatever.
Hand is too full.
Ah, sweet. Overdraw. So you get for seeing my Acolyte Pain. I don't know how much force still really help him in this deck. Oh, that's what he's setting up for, a Wild Pyro combo. A very effective one from the looks of it. No Mortal Coil the bitch. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, Doomguard would kill it. I'm not playing a Doomguard though. When I got so much in my hand I could lose. Damn Mortal Coil doesn't actually get me anywhere. Demon Heart is way too expensive removal to waste on this guy. I think I saved the Mortal Coils. Well, no. Well, he'd have to waste money, waste mana on healing him otherwise. So I think I will throw. Although he could just charge in at the moment to trade. Yeah, I'm gonna tap. Just trying to see what was the most value I could get there. I mean, playing the Mortal Coils now. Only real thing the advantage it gives me, yeah, because he's just going to trade like that. Ah. As of the first time I actually got a Doomguard on the field in these past couple games. I love my Doomguard. Actually, I don't think the recording auto stopped this time, unless I was just like really quick on the button. So these two matches will probably have to go together into one video, and then from now on I'll probably split it off to 2 matches per video or something. Whatever seems convenient, I suppose. There's no demons in my... Well, I guess I can go... This is risky. He could kill the Voidwalker before I have any demons in my hand. But this lets me build up a board. So I'm going to go to that instead. Pilated Skygun is probably a more tempting target for his removal than the Voidcaller is anyway. Since he's probably going to suspect I have demons in hand. I could have sensed demons to make sure if I would have some. But I really want to get the Pilated Sky Golem out. Oh, sorry, Piloted Treader. But you can see his effect there is pretty good, because it just gives you massive amounts of value. Piloted Sky Golem, which is the card I want to craft, is a 6/4, and it spawns around a 4-cost minion. And 4-cost minions tend to be really high value. I mean, you get Hungry Dragon off of that, which is like a 5/6 minion on top of the 6/4. It's fantastic value. Okay, I have to sense demons. Floating Watchers. I can't damage myself though in the same turn as playing one, which makes it risky. She's possibly... Yeah, it's more efficient to Demon Heart him at the moment, I think. There we go. And Zombie Chow will heal me. It's always nice. I didn't actually realise, but there's a card the priest has, How Can I Soul Priest? Ah.
Let me change your mind.
Oh, darn it. Called How Can I Soul Priest, which basically makes all their healing do damage. And I didn't realize you can combo that with Zombie Chow, which is pretty cool. Right, I can Life Drain to clear that up. And I can Mortal Coil that guy twice, so just want to hold on to the Mortal Coils, I suppose. Mortal Coil. Mortal Coil. I know technically leaves them weaker, but he's unlikely to have a Holy Nova. So I'm only going to go another Floating Watcher even. Because I can buff those up next turn, I can hit him in the face with like 8/8s. Because I can... Oh, no! Okay, would have mattered if I had buffed them with the Light Bomb then. But I could have avoided the damage by not placing 2. Yeah. I was going to Life Tap Dread Inferno and just hit him with 2 8/8s. It would have been great. Okay, we got Implosion. Please hit for 4. God damn it. Oh, shit. Oh, this is why I'm bad at this game. I should have played Dread Infernal first, and I'm going to kill all my imps if I play him. Right. Hey, there's my only Siphon Cell. So there's nothing really worthwhile playing him for. Where the hell is this Emperor card? I'm sure I definitely added him to my deck. I don't have my Death Knight yet either, though, so I can't prove it yet. Going over. I should have seen that coming. Wow, okay. This is a really unusual, awesome freeze. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone ever use, what was that? Shadow Form? That card called? Something like that. First time I've ever seen it played. I knew the card existed, but just no one ever uses it. And there's good reason for that, but, you know. I almost want this guy to win now. To further the position of Shadow Form. I'm not gonna let him. Maybe, be my excuse if he does beat me. But it doesn't tend to work too well for priests, because a lot of their cards are synergized around healing. And now you've gone ahead and got rid of your main source of healing. Oh, it was Sylvanas Windrunner I was thinking of earlier, when I was thinking of Emperor Fornstein. Forrison. And she is 6. Destroy a minion, that still sets that off, I'm pretty sure. This is really bad. No, I guess it's not too bad actually, because I go 6/6 and I play my other Dread Infernal. It's still not a great move. Oh, there we go. I probably shouldn't be live tapping too much, but I think that'll probably be the last one. Oh! Oh, I should have put that Demon Fire. Wasn't thinking. Although you might just Shadow Word Death that now, so. Nope, because it's going to be annoying and Sludge Belchers. Right, I think it's so annoying, I'm going to Siphon Soul it. We're going to do some face damage to him, so I'm actually going to Siphon Soul, drain life, and I miscalculated that, so I still can't play Demon Fire. But there we go, I hit him for 6 anyway. And I healed myself up a bit. I don't think there's any way to revert back to normal form from Shadow Form either. Ugh. Jeez, am I? I suppose I would be. Okay. Corruption. Oh, yeah, Corruption, and because I'm running out of cards, I'm going to just let him hit me in the face. I can't afford to trade out a minion to this guy. That's guess what I get for playing with so much draw. Oh my god, I really am almost out of cards. Because you know, I'm going to start taking damage as soon as I draw when I have no cards left. Well, I may not be able to take him down fast enough. Oh, he buffed up Shadow Form. Yeah, let's assume I can survive this guy. Well, he's about to die thanks to the corruption I put on him. Oh! The worst place he could possibly be in the deck. I'm going to get Emperor Force now after I've already played all my fucking minions. He does more damage than the Sludgy, so I'll put him out now. Though it doesn't matter because I could literally play my entire hand no matter how, no matter what anyway. Worst Fornstein value ever! At least a 5/5 is still decent amount of damage, I guess. I'm tempted to just leave that 1/3 on the board. Oh, I'm dead actually. Shadow Form did something. That's not supposed to happen. Oh, correction, that Mind Control did something. That screwed me out of a turn of progress. Though possibly I should have been wiser and not taken that 6 to the face, but I thought it was a risk I could take. Oh, cancel. Okay, stopping the video.